Hello, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for Live with Lee and Hayley. It is Thursday, October 4th. Lee Cruz is gone for the rest of the week. He's on a golf trip with his buddies, so Claire Crouch is in with us today.
Here I am. Look at us in our blue and red. Looking very political today.
We are. Welcome to the Political Roundtable. Our first topic is?
Not going there.
Okay.
Literally everything that just came to mind was
right?
inappropriate.
Right. We'll talk taxes. That's
taxes, yes.
Riveting to hear about.
Taxes and church.
Yes. Well, I was thinking that's funny you thought political. I thought patriotic. I was like, look at us. It's very God bless America.
Very
today.
American.
Very American. We're pro-America.
We are, absolutely.
Yeah, so Lee's gone this week. He's on a golf trip, actually down in Tennessee.
Oh.
Yes.
Staying with your mom and dad?
He's staying with my mom and dad. Yeah. I don't think he's even on a golf trip. I think he's just hanging out with my family.
I understand that. I get that.
Yes. What's with the Band-Aid?
Oh, well, you know, I've suffered a grave injury.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know yet.
I don't know
Waiting
yet.
on the results. No, we are getting healthy here at LEX 18 today.
Yes.
I just went to a barometric screening session in the in the large conference room at LEX 18. Got my finger pricked. They told me all about my blood pressure, my cholesterol, my height and weight, and BMI, and all that stuff. But everything was good. Everything was good.
Good.
Yes.
Okay,
so
good.
Otherwise, I would be very, very depressed coming on air right now. So everything's okay. But if she's like, Claire, you're overweight now.
Yeah.
You need to do some work. Luckily, she didn't say that. I'm close. I'm close.
No.
Yeah, for my age and height. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, we'll work on that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm good. But anyway, that's what it is. I could probably take it off by now, but I need the attention.
And we all, oh my gosh,
yes,
Claire.
I am not well.
Wow.
Yes. This is from a prick.
Yeah, so our station really is. I'm wondering if they're just thinking we're all unhealthy because we're getting lots of health-related things going on at the station.
Yeah,
which we're actually really thankful for. We work for a great company, so it's nice. But yesterday they had someone from Walgreens come in and gave us all flu shots, which my arm is so sore today from it. It feels like muscle soreness, right, where they give it to you? Yeah. Like, I
remember last year mine was that way. This year, I don't feel a thing. But
really?
Year to year.
You're healthy as a horse, we've just learned.
I am. I can take it.
You are a thoroughbred.
That's right.
But yeah, so I always get so sore. But I was so proud of myself because I hate needles. And so yesterday, right before they did it, I had a mini meltdown. All of a sudden, I felt very panicked, and I was instantly sweaty. And I was like, well, Lee was next to me about to get his, and you know how he's very good at distracting. But he actually just hit me in the face, is what he did.
Oh my gosh!
I was like, why are you doing
this? That probably hurt more than the shot.
Yeah. He goes, look at me, look what I'm going to do here. And I was like, okay. And right as she sticks it in, he goes. Hits me like 3 times. I was like,
that's enough.
What is our end goal here?
You're lucky she got it in your arm at that rate.
I know. I was like, but I made it through. But yeah, it's been a lifelong struggle for me to get comfortable with needles. Anytime I have to get anything like that done, I can't see the needle. I always just say, as long as you don't show it to me and I don't see, how long it is or.
Well, I'm proud of you for overcoming.
Thany you, but I did it, and now I'm going to go get my health screening in a little bit.
Well, good luck. I hope you make it out alive.
Thank you. Me too.
You'll get this little badge of courage today.
Yeah, I don't want my finger pricked either. I feel like, can you come slap me this afternoon
while
I'm getting that done?
Well, the lady was so sweet. My hands were so cold. She took them in her hands first, and she rubbed them and made them all warm so it would be better. I know. I felt so taken care of. I was like, thank you. That's so kind.
She only did that before she lowered the boom of, you're nearly overweight.
Like, oh, well, give and take.
Yes, give and take. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's another thing I hate. I don't know why. I just don't ever want to know how much I weigh.
No, neither do I. And lately, I've been confronted with it a couple times, and I'm like, because I hadn't weighed myself probably, and no joke, I mean, I've never owned a scale. My parents never owned a scale.
Yeah.
And so, but I've done like 3 different things lately where I've had to weigh myself, and I'm just like, And then today, for the first time, honestly, since I was like a senior in high school, I found out how tall I was.
Oh my gosh!
I've been guessing. I'm 5'4". Thank you. Thank you. That's what I've been telling people all along, and I never knew if I was lying or not. I was like, 5'4" sounds right.
What do most viewers say to you when they see you? Do they say you're shorter than I thought you were, taller than I thought you were?
They say I'm skinnier and prettier in person.
I love when they say that.
I'm like, thank you.
They always say.
Thank you. I'm glad I look fat and ugly on TV.
That's what I always think. I'm like, so you're saying the way 99% of people ever see me is
bad.
Is overweight and unattractive.
I'm like, well, I'm waking up with confidence in the morning. But whatever,
Join Claire tomorrow morning. She's going to be
smiling through the pain.
Hideous as usual. Yeah, so we were actually at a shoot the other day, and people, because you can relate. We all can. Your favorite celebrities on TV. Everybody looks the same height. Looks the same. You never know how tall they are. So it's always interesting to hear like how tall celebrities are.
Right.
And stuff.
It's always a shock no matter what.
Yeah, if they're really tall, you're like, what? If they're really short, we were at a shoot recently, and oh gosh. So it was me and Lee, and then we were walking up, and this lady, I guess, that watches came up to us and was like, oh, and to me, what everyone always says, you're a lot taller than I thought you were.
I would bet, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 5'7", almost 5'8", and most people say, oh, you look so short on TV.
Yeah.
So, and the overweight thing.
Yeah,
Thanks
right.
for that. So she said the thing, she goes, you are, oh my gosh, you're taller than I am. And then she turns to Lee and she says, you're just a little thing. You are just a little thing.
He is, though.
Instantly, my back, I'm like, don't you say that to him. Instantly, I was irritated and was like, how dare you? And he just goes, yeah. And then I think she thought, oh, maybe he didn't understand me. So then she goes, yeah, I thought you were a lot bigger, but you are just such a tiny little thing.
She doubled down on it. She was like, you're short is what you are.
And she was not, she meant it well, I guess. She was very sweet and then told him how much she loved him and thought he was great. But she was, you're just a tiny little thing. And I was like, funny. Later, I was like, I can't believe she said that to you. Because I'm afraid it hurt his feelings. He was like, I am a little guy. Yeah. So I was like, oh.
You gotta own it.
Okay.
I would kill for someone to say you're a tiny little thing to me. I'd be like, really? Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been working for this my whole life. Yeah, I know, but it is funny. I've seen celebrities in person when I used to wait tables in California, and I mean, every single person that I'd see, it would be totally different. I'm like, oh, they look so old in person. Yeah. I saw Sylvester Stallone one time.
Yeah.
Small.
Really?
Like a small guy. I was shocked.
Yes. I would think he is very tall.
Tower, no,
I guess that's because
just a little bit taller than me, but I'm expecting people to always tower over me. But
right.
Yeah, so it is.
Because you're a tiny 5'4", Claire.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, before we run out of time, let's get to our hot topics today. We've been on a rant and a half.
Haven't we?
Here we go.
Fire!
So this is cool. Do you ever find yourself missing your old Kentucky home, as in old from decades ago? Well, this is awesome. The store Kentucky for Kentucky has launched a new video that's an ode to Kentucky of the 80s and 90s. They have set up this phone number that you see here that you can call, and that's where you'll hear former Kentucky Governor A.B. Happy Chandler sing My Old Kentucky Home. Here's part of the video.
Call the number at the bottom of the screen for a little taste of your old Kentucky home. As Happy Chandler once said, I never met a Kentuckian who wasn't either thinking about going home or actually going home. Old Kentucky home?
So, interesting. It's an interesting concept.
It's certainly getting people talking about it. I love it because
I think it's cute.
It makes me nostalgic for like when you're homesick from school in elementary school and they had all those compilation CD commercials.
Oh, yes.
And it was very this.
Yeah.
And I love that.
That was good. I can remember whenever I was home from sick growing up, I watched, it was on like TLC, they had like a baby story, a makeover story.
Yes.
Do you remember those shows?
Yeah.
I loved those shows.
We didn't have cable, but yeah. It's fine. We watched, Golden Girls, Judge Judy, Price is Right.
The classics.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Some good stuff. Living the high life.
Living the high life
TLC.
on TLC.
But no, yeah, and it's funny those memories that come back when you see stuff like that.
I know, that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
A Utah reporter got an unexpected guest during her live shot on Wednesday. Covering flooding in Spring Lake, an animal started walking towards her. No freaking way.
No,
the four-legged creature has now sparked a debate across the internet. Here we are. Here it is. Some believe it was a coyote or a cougar. Some even say it was a mountain lion. Well, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources has since looked at paw prints left by the animal. They have decided it's a dog. She remained remarkably calm.
Yeah, I mean, and I'd say we could get a better idea from her of what it was, because I'd say the face of a cougar and a dog
would be much different. Right, yeah. I don't think it's a cougar. It's got the ears are too big.
But it walks almost kind of like a feline as opposed to a dog.
And the tail, too, kind of looks like a cat. He just saunters right on through.
Yeah.
Doesn't even give a care. Like, he's like, all right.
Props to her for staying professional, and I mean, the crazy things that can happen to you on live shots like that.
I've had a cat, not anything close to that, but like one time I remember there was a live shot, I think in like someone's front yard or something, and there was just a cat rubbing itself all over my legs in the middle of my live shot, and it was a serious thing, and I'm just like, get this cat off of me, because it was like a stray cat, and so, but I know, animals don't care.
Yes.
They don't watch the news.
The worst live shot I ever had was I was doing a story at a previous station on a fraternity violation thing, and I had to do a live shot with the fraternity house behind me.
No.
So all the members were cussing, screaming and cussing at me while I'm doing the report. And I was trying to be, and it was just like, have to zone in and only focus on what you're saying, but any distractions like that. I just want to turn around and be like, well, y'all shut the, but I didn't.
I bet some creative young gentlemen.
Yes, they were very creative. So never leave cash lying around near a toddler. That's the advice a Utah man learned the hard way recently when his toddler shredded more than $1,000 in cash. The man and his wife had saved up money to pay his parents back for some season football tickets they'd gotten them. Well, the money was in an envelope. That envelope went missing, and that's when they discovered their son, Leo, had put it in the shredder. But get this, they got it back. Apparently, there's a government agency that's dedicated to mutilated money, so they took it all in, and they got the same. But yeah, I mean, the panic, because apparently they'd saved, for a while to get up to that amount, and then Leo, you hear the...
I'd be like, Leo, I'd be like, Leo, you're going in the shredder as well. We're just done today. No,
but yeah,
well, thank goodness. And that's good to know, too, that if my money gets destroyed, there is a place
because I've thought that, too. Yeah, if you get cash, getting it stolen is one thing, but for it to be destroyed like that, I'm like, no. Because you're like, is that just
child? Yeah, it's just like,
Leo's in there like, this is the best paper party I've ever had.
I'm saving our identities.
They're never going to find us, Mom and Dad.
All right, this is a sweet one. A sheriff's deputy in California is being praised for pushing an elderly woman in a wheelchair 1 mile to her house. Deputies got a call about a wheelchair in the middle of the road. When they got there, they found an elderly woman stranded in a motorized chair that had run out of power. The wheelchair was too heavy and big to get into their cruiser, and she said the chair was her only means of transportation and she didn't want to leave it behind. So as you see here, one of the deputies got out of his car and pushed the woman to her home 1 mile away. That other deputy drove the patrol car behind them and captured that dash cam video. So sweet.
Yeah, I mean, that is awesome. And they're, keeping safety in mind, obviously, because going down the road like this, it's not the safest thing. So they're keeping them all safe, but that's really awesome.
Yes.
And I bet that she, was just so shocked that someone would do something like that for
and
her.
I'm sure she didn't know what the heck she was going to do otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. What am I supposed to do? So that's awesome. Ending on a high note today.
Yes, those are today's hot topics. And now, tomorrow is the beginning of the fall meet at Keeneland. We're just 1 day away.
That's right. We have 4 more tickets to give away today. Send us a message right now on Facebook or email us at lwlh@lex18.com with your name and contact info. We'll announce the winner at the end of the show. Good luck.
All right, you're going to stay with us because coming up, it is never too early to think about Christmas.
Especially when you can give a gift this Christmas to a child in need halfway around the world. We're talking about that next.